Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning into this month's Prematurity Prevention Initiative's Health Observance recording. My name is Daisha Warren, and I'm the Program Coordinator for the Prematurity Prevention Initiative at the Partnership for Maternal and Child Health of Northern New Jersey. The Prematurity Prevention Initiative, or PPI, is a collaborative cross-sectional effort aimed at focusing community engagement on available evidence-based interventions aimed at reducing premature birth rates and racial disparities in New Jersey. For more information, visit our website at njpreterm.org. This month is Depression and Mental Health Awareness Month, and today I am joined with Lauraine Jondell, Perinatal Mental Health Coordinator for the Emotional Wellbeing Program at the Partnership for Maternal and Child Health of Northern New Jersey. Today, we will share some information on depression and mental health resources and ways to monitor your emotional health during and after your pregnancy. Hi, Lauraine. Thanks so much for joining us today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, definitely. Thank you very much, Daisha, for having me. Again, my name is Lauraine, and I am a perinatal mental health coordinator at the Partnership for Maternal and Child Health of Northern New Jersey. Thank you once again for having me.
Thanks so much, Lauraine. So let's hop into our questions for today. So for our first question, can you share how emotional health can be impacted during someone's pregnancy?
Sure. That is such a good question. We all know that preparing for a baby is a beautiful yet challenging event all at once, right? Because it requires a lot of hormonal and physical changes that can threaten a person's mental health. You may feel worried, anxious about the changes, even depressed if you are experiencing a very difficult pregnancy. So pregnancy is not always a glowing new chapter. Sometimes it is tearful, anxious, and an empty experience. If that's where you are in your pregnancy, I just want to stress that you are not alone, and the emotional well-being program is here for you. So reach out.
Great. Thanks, Lauraine. For our next question, can you share some of the signs to look out for during a pregnancy that may indicate someone experiencing depression? Someone is experiencing depression during their pregnancy or during that postpartum period.
Sure. Some of the symptoms are having lasting sadness, feeling of hopelessness, loss of energy is another one, overeating or loss of appetite. Um, I like to stress the importance of like paying attention that to things that used to interest you, like loss of interest in things that used to stimulate you. And just know that some of these symptoms are like symptoms of pregnancy, right, and can easily go undiagnosed. So if you are experiencing all the symptoms that I've said previously, just know that you can speak up and there is help out there. There are resources available. You know your body better than anyone else. You know yourself. So if you're not feeling like yourself, advocate for yourself and let your provider know what you are feeling.
Right. Perfect. Thanks for that, Lorraine. Can you explain the difference between baby blues and postpartum depression?
Sure. I run into this question often. What is baby blues? What's postpartum depression, right? Baby blue is a common yet temporary experience that mimics symptoms of depression. And baby blues happen 2 to 3 days after you give birth and can last up to 2 weeks. You may experience sadness, trouble sleeping, a lot of crying. But what baby blues tends to go away on its own without treatment, right? But if you notice that it is stretching past the 2 weeks mark, please inform your care team immediately. Postpartum depression, on the other hand, is an intense feeling of sadness, anxiety, um, tiredness that lasts for a long period of time. If goes untreated, it can last for years. PPD can be onset anytime after childbirth. It often starts within 1 to 3 weeks after having baby. Unlike baby blues, you will most likely need treatment for postpartum depression. postpartum depression symptoms include feeling of shame, of guilt, trouble bonding with baby, trouble concentrating, in the worst case, suicidal ideation. And like I say, if you are in this space, please know that there are various treatment available for you, such as therapy, support group, or medication. You don't have to suffer in silence.
Great. Thanks, Lauraine, for defining the both, like what baby blues is like, and then what postpartum depression may look like for someone. I think it's good to have them clear, because
Mhm.
someone who might be having baby blues may think that's postpartum depression already, and then they might gradually get better. And then somebody who may be experiencing postpartum depression may just think it's baby blues, you know? So it's good to know the difference in timing and the difference in treatments that are available for postpartum depression.
Exactly. Especially for new moms, right?
Yeah,
It's very confusing. It's very confusing going home, experiencing all these symptoms that are very similar to
right.
depression. And you're like, what is happening to my body? What is going on? And just know that if that's the case, and you are unsure about what's happening, you can reach out to us. For us to clarify for you, inform your care team about what you are experiencing, and they can educate you. Oh, you may be experiencing baby blues. However, 2 weeks postpartum, if you're still experiencing the symptoms, reach out to us, and we can get you connected to proper resources.
Right. Yeah, it's better to speak up early
Yeah, yeah,
than to wait. Yeah,
definitely. There's no shame,
right.
right? There's no shame in it. If you are not yourself during the postpartum period or during your pregnancy, speak up.
Yes,
Reason is because you want to be the best version of yourself in order to be the best parent you can be for your baby.
exactly.
So
Right. Thanks, Lorraine. So for our next question, can you share how can someone get connected to emotional well-being support groups?
sure. The emotional well-being support group is easy to get in contact with us. It's easy to get in contact with us. Um, you can either call us at 862-281-3733 or visit our website at www.pmch.org to access all our free weekly support groups. Again, the website is www.pmch.org. Um, help yourself. Come join us.
Thanks, Lorraine. For our next question, how can family members, partners, friends, and community members help support someone they may know who is experiencing either depression during their pregnancy or during that postpartum period?
Oh, that's a great question. That's a great question. I always advise partners, family member to be a village of support, right? Check in as much as you can, help as much as you can. You can do laundry, cook a fresh meal, watch the baby as mom rest.
Yeah.
Um, there's a lot of things you can do, and I like to stress that being that team of support. That famous saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, Desha, it also takes a village to support a new mom.
Right.
So be that support, and just be there. Be there.
Yeah. All right. So for our final question, what are three pieces of advice you would give to a mom who is experiencing depression or anxiety?
The first, I think I've said it all throughout this recording, is that you are not alone.
Right.
You are not alone. At times, depression can feel very isolating, very lonely. So does motherhood. Motherhood feels very lonely at times. But just know that you are not alone. There is a community of mothers who are experiencing what you are experiencing.
Yeah.
Speak up and you'll get connected.
Yeah.
Number two would be you will get through this. With proper support and treatment, you will overcome. Um, And my third one is we are here to help, to support you. You can reach out to Daisha or myself, and I'll be glad to get you connected to resources.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Lauraine, for joining us today. You have shared some great information on resources available for support for emotional health support for pregnancy and during that postpartum period. To anyone who may be watching, please make sure to look out for more monthly health observance recordings. In today's caption, you will find resources for support groups and links to the PPI's link tree, where you will be able to find downloadable materials for our maternal experience survey and the PPI's latest newsletter, along with links to all of our social media platforms. Additionally, if anyone watching is currently expecting and has had a previous birth, reach out to PPI for information on 17P, which is a medication that can help lower your chance of delivering your baby early or before 37 weeks of pregnancy. You can also sign up for the virtual coach tool that provides information and support to pregnant people in New Jersey by texting capital BABYNJ to 52046. If there are any questions on the information provided today, please leave them in the comments or reach out to us at ppi@fhiworks.org, and we will get you connected with Lauraine in order to help your questions answered. We want to thank you again for tuning into today's observance, and we hope you have a great day. Thanks, Lauraine.
Thanks for having me, Daisha.